My humble pronouns to all the divine immortal souls who have gathered here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me for another session on subconscious mind. Uh, we shall put it this way: are we living consciously? As I keep emphasizing, many of us, I won't say many of us, I would say that the people in this group are already conscious. Apart from this, many of them are not conscious because they are really not aware what is happening in their life. So why must we be conscious? It's very simple to enjoy life. Okay, we have taken a birth in this beautiful earth because we wanted to experience everything. So when we are not conscious, we cannot experience the joy, the pain, the suffering, the goodness, the beauty, the freedom, whatever it is that we have planned for. So being aware is one of the most important, essential thing that we should do. Okay, and the reason I'm keep on emphasizing this, talking about the subconscious mind is very simple. I want to know what is subconscious mind. So when I know, I can share with all of you what is subconscious mind. At the same time, I am learning and I'm teaching at the same time. So we'll both grow together. So what I've noticed is since I started taking up this book, I am very aware of situation that is happening in my life. Um, Meaning, when we talk about the 16 elementals that goes elements that goes into the subconscious mind, fear, gossip, guilt, self-punishment, and so many things that we've discussed. And whenever that thing happens, I'm aware, oh, I shouldn't let this thing go into my subconscious mind and stop me uh, from me connecting with the chalice, because I know chalice is the place where the subconscious mind is there. Okay. And another thing I just want to say, the chalice or superconscious mind can be attained through meditation also. So another way is through observation, self-analysis, self-introspection, and we are aware of when we clean uh, all the emotions from our subconscious mind, we can directly get connected to our chalice. Okay, let's look at the fear. You know, I do, fear is something I grew up with. Because when I was young, I had a very strict uncle, and there was practically fear in that house. Whenever he comes into the house, okay, can someone, okay, let me mute. Okay, sorry about that. So when I was growing up, I had this very strict uncle. The moment he comes into the house, we all will run and become good children, goody goody children. We'll take a book to read, or we will sweep the house, we'll clean the house. He was very strict in the sense that we have to do our chores all on time. And he comes inside the house, if we see any place, anything dirty, or the place is not in order, the first thing he will take is a cane and hit anybody who comes in front of him. So that kind of fear we had. So I, knowing that fear, when I read this book, I understand fear is like an octopus. Parkham says fear is like an octopus in our subconscious mind. In the tentacles. So and whenever then when you look at the tentacles, you're looking at all the other elements that is connected with the fear. Okay, it relates to almost every element in our subconscious mind, to everything else. you know so like when you have fear, that's where the hatred, anger, jealousy, revenge, treason, and then our thoughts, associated thoughts, and then imagination, everything is there. So that is why the major re-stimulated and push button in our mind is fear. The moment we have the fear, it's like a open invitation for the subconscious mind to throw everything at you. Just imagine the chaos the fear will create. So why must we deal with fear? It's very simple. Thorkham says one of the greatest service that we can do to ourselves is to get rid of the fear. And also, we teach other people to get rid of their fears. So, this is very, very important. Yeah. So, the moment we get rid of our fears, we are actually clearing the subconscious mind and we are able to live a conscious living. Please mute yourself. I don't know who it is. Huh? Okay, here are some suggestions to control fear. Always remember that we are divine immortal being. Okay, there are a lot of situations that might happen in our life where it will create fear. Now we have some people have the fear of talking in public. Some people even have fear talking in Zoom. Some people have fear seeing a stranger. There are a lot of fear, in this, and so many fears that I've seen, I have witnessed, and I've gone through. So the moment you have this fear, you just remember in your mind that you are a divine immortal being and face the object of the fear. I remember one of the masters said, if you're afraid of dark, go and sit in the dark room for a few days. Sorry, for one night and overcome the fear. He said, nothing is going to hurt you. Okay. If you're afraid of height, climb a mountain. If you're afraid of sea, take a sailboat. If you're afraid of talking in public, get an opportunity to talk in front of people. So that's, you have to overcome this fear. If not, the fear will suppress everything in your subconscious mind. Just remember that every masters will tell us, the first thing you must let go is the fear. So the fear is the basis for everything. If we let go of the fear, that's it. Our life will be a, a- our life will be a very conscious life. Okay. Face the fear and see if it can hurt your essence. Essence means the goodness in you. Okay. In contrast, see how it can help your essence to actualize itself. That means to come out from your inner self. Okay. So you might be a very soft-spoken person, full of humility, but when you have fear talking to other people, people cannot see this soft-spokenness, the humility in you. So when you talk to other people, so when you get rid of the fear of talking to another person, so this essence in you will come out. So far, so good. Okay, there are base. Tarkum says there are basic ideas on which one must. Okay, I cannot see that word. One must, I think we must follow through, okay? One is remember that you are immortal. That means you are a divine, immortal soul. Nothing can hurt you. They might hurt your body, but they cannot hurt the soul, okay? Nothing can hurt you. He says, not water, not fire, not earth, not wind, no enemies, and not time. Not enemies and not time. Okay, so nothing can hurt your divine soul. And he says, no one can take away from you whatever you have in your essence. All properties that you have in the physical world exist in your essence. It means if you have good qualities, you have kindness, humility, love, tenderness, all these are essence. They exist here in astral world and mental planes. Remember that, okay? They are yours and they will be yours when you come back to the physical plane. Let's say we have accumulated all the beautiful thing that we have in our chalice, that is, goodness, freedom, um, service, what do you call, beauty, joy, everything we have accumulated in our soul, in ourself. He calls it an atom, So these are actually your essence. So when you depart, when you let go this body, so all these beautiful qualities that you have collected in your physical body will follow you to the astral world and mental world. So when you have these qualities in astral world and mental world, they say that we will have a wonderful, beautiful life because you will attract the beauty. When you have all the beautiful essence in you, you attract that kind of people, that kind of situation, that kind of astral world for you to enjoy and to learn. Okay. And when you take a reincarnation, so after you've gone through all the process, there are a lot of processes, that is another session that we have to discuss one of this day. Uh, because they have astral plane, they have different levels and all those things. So when you're ready to reincarnate, all the essence that you accumulated in your previous this life will follow you to the next life. Okay, just remember that. Okay, all that, all the love that you have with yours will be coming in all the other lives. All the labor, okay, labor and service that you have. Labor means work that we have done to ourselves, huh? And that you have started will increase in coming centuries. That means it's talking about in your coming reincarnations. Okay. And he says, once you have, nothing can be lost. Remember that. Once you know, no one can take that knowledge from you. And once you plan, it will actualize. So these are a beautiful line for us to understand. You know, life is for us to live, to have a conscious living. While we are doing conscious living, when we go through all the challenges, all the suffering, all the pain, and all those things, we are actually using our mental capacity to learn everything. So all the learning becomes wisdom. Experience plus knowledge become wisdom. So this wisdom is the one that is going to be with you throughout your this life and then the other life. Okay, and no one can stop your labor and service forever. It will run in a stronger flow. So what meaning, whatever you have started in this life, whatever work that you're doing to improve your soul evolution, to improve your physical self, mental self, astral self, spiritual self. Remember, everything will will follow the three: physical, emotional, and mental. So the three planes, you are actually improving the three planes, and no one can stop the labor and service forever. It will follow you throughout your life. Okay, and the next life. Okay, what he says is, but remember, all that you have must be the result of your labor. That means you have to work hard for it. You cannot borrow or you cannot use somebody else's labor. Okay, let's say, for example, if I want to learn about emotion, how to clear my emotion, I cannot go to a psychic and ask them to please clear my emotions. I have to sit down in meditation, go through the emotion that I have, sorry, go through the emotion, the feelings, or the learnings that I must do. I must sit in meditation. I must do self introspection, observation. Why is this emotion coming out? What is the emotion? What is the reason for the emotion to come out? Who is actually activating the emotion? Is it me or somebody else or the situation? You have to analyze everything. So that's what he called the labor. So the labor need to be done. So it from your work, what you have done from your work is actually will follow you through. Same thing also about healing. And here we must be very, very careful. In TSSM, they said you are not supposed to heal anybody, but you can heal yourself. How do you heal yourself? By meditation, by understanding your emotion, yeah, by understanding, by self self introspection, observation, self analysis, and all those things. That's where the books like Emotion Code, there's another book, I can't recall now. So modality of healings, all this book will help us to heal ourselves. Okay. When the time comes for us to take medicine to heal ourselves, we have to do it. We cannot say, okay, I'm not going to take medicines, let the energy heal myself. There are times you have to use your common sense. Use the common sense to heal yourself. Okay. You will not steal or take away anything from others. Remember, you cannot steal or take away anything from others. Yeah. All that you stole will go back to its true owners. For example, if you in this life love to possess people's things, let's say you gave some money to other people, to it's like like interest, money lending. You give money lending, and that person is not able to pay. You take the house. Probably in this physical plane, you can do that, but the other plane, whatever whatever belongs to them will go back to them. You will end up with nothing. So only when you strive or work for your property, for your happiness, for your health, it will stay with you. Nothing comes easily. Easy come, easy go. There's a proverb here. So whatever comes easily will go away from you. Okay. All that you took by invasion will be taken away from you. So this is a beautiful story that somebody was telling. This I if the country, yeah, if you remember that England, it kind of conquered, not conquered, I was looking for the right word, was what word? England was in India, and they looted all the things and took back to their country, and now everything is coming back to India. Little by little, it's coming back, and it's because of the invasion, you took it. Now the time has come for the people of India to take back their things. Okay, and you see, even the land, from what I understood is, even their most of the properties are owned by Indians. Most of the business is owned by Indians. So a lot of things are happening there. Okay. Number five, all that will remain with you is that which you earn with your own earnest, righteous labor. All that you earn by legal means. Okay. Very easy for us to understand this. If you work hard in a right manner, without hurting anybody, without harming anyone, then it is yours. Things will be taken from you which you do not own in truth. Okay. So nothing that you own, nothing that you don't work for will stay with you. So if there's no true unity, you will be separated. Meaning here we have to be we have to work as a unison. Thorkham always believe in oneness, that means he sees everything as there's no separateness between him and another person. So we have to see that as unity. It's a group unity, national unity. And today I was just reading this book, Thorkam's autography. He was talking about humanity. He said, you know he doesn't believe in people striving for their own race, for their own nation, to take care of their own community. He said, no, you have to work towards humanity. You work towards the well-being of the whole human. So from there only there will be togetherness. Okay, the unity is the one that is going to help us to build up the nation. So that's a beautiful message that I got today. Okay, all that will stay with you are those things which are truly yours and you paid for them. See how beautiful it is now. So anything anything I've noticed, if I do not buy anything, I earn for the thing, that thing does not stay with me. It just goes off. It's either get lost, or somebody will come and take it, or it will get broken or something like that. A beautiful message that I'm getting today. All that you are will remain with you. Meaning, however you have developed yourself, how beautifully you have grown, how beautifully you have grown in terms of soul, in terms of emotion, in terms of physical health, it will stay with you. Okay. All that you're not will be taken from you. Okay. All the arrogance, all the vanity, all these things are sometimes we just put a facade, we call it facade, and it will not be there. Only your true essence will stay with you. All that is your knowledge will stay with you. Whatever you are reading, learning, striving to learn will stay with you. All that is not your knowledge will be taken from you. So if you do not, anything, very simple. If it's not yours, it will not stay with you. So that's all for today. I want to make it short today because I want you all to understand what we have learned so far. Um, and this we will discuss next week. One moment.